Good morning. It's Makeup Monday. All right, so this is the one I have been waiting for. I kind of figured out after the first two that it was going to be buy a product, get a brush, and last week was amazing. Buy tint, get a retractable brush. But this week is the one I have been waiting for. Buy one of our amazing blushes. This one's Bloom and Tulip, and it's my current obsession. Get my favorite brush. This is our angled blush brush, and this brush, I've got to tell you a story about it as I show you my application. So, actually, before I apply this, I'm going to show you something that this angled blush brush can do with our bronzer number 1. This blush brush, can actually give you a nice contour. So I'm going in the hollow of my cheek, starting up here. Now I went in the hollow of my cheek first because that's where I want the most product applied. And then I'm just blending, dotting to blend. So I am not a contour person. I do not have a very wide face, but I just want to show you, and then I can contour under my neck here. That's just that nice contour right there. And what's nice, this blush brush just fits. It just fits anywhere you want to put it. So now I'm going up into my what's that called, temple, down into that hollow of my cheek. See? And then again down under my neckline. So just something that this brush can do that not every brush can. Very different from a fluff brush or a powder brush. Okay, now you've seen it before. My favorite product ever. I love blush. So this is our Bloom and Tulip. And with this one, I really like to swirl it. But I'm going to show you why this brush is so amazing with our blush specifically. This brush fits exactly on this side. Now, I was super worried when these products came out, when these brushes came out, that this was going to be too small. I was used to using a Robert Jones rounded blush brush that just picks up product. It's smaller than a fluff brush, but it's rounded. It just picks up product really well. And I thought it was the end all be all as far as blush brushes goes. But you can see this angled brush also has a little bit of a roundedness to it. So it does the same thing. But change worries me. And so now this is my absolute favorite brush. So I'm applying the Tulip to the apples of my cheeks. So I've done it on both sides. The apples of your cheeks are, when you smile, the apples. And then I'm taking our Bloom, which is the darker shade. And it's not much darker in this palette. This palette is a great, pink starter. And I love to go up on my cheekbones. And, I just contoured underneath with our number 1 bronzer using the same brush that you're going to get for free. And this is our blush for today. And it's so gorgeous, and it's just so... I just love this color. This is the color that it was the last one I purchased. Crazy. So it's funny, that tends to be the case with all of my Beautycounter products, is the one I'm the most excited about. I still love it, but it's always the one that I buy last that it ends up being my favorite. Sorry, I was just looking away from the camera. So here you go, Flamingo Apricot. You can get this one and get a free angled blush brush, or you can get Bloom and Tulip that I used, or you can get everybody's favorite that I'm looking for right now, Tawny Whisper. I wore it yesterday, so I know it's here. Tawny Whisper, which is just a gorgeous, gorgeous kind of bronzy, peachy pink. It's so pretty. It really works on anybody. It's kind of I think of it as a starter blush because it's not super pink and it's not super bright. You can apply it really heavy and it's not overwhelming. But anyway, you really cannot go wrong with any of our blushes. And this is such a fantastic Makeup Monday today. I'm very, very excited for you and for me and for everybody. So angled blush brush with a blush. Now contact me, end of the video, so hopefully you watch to the end. Contact me if you are planning on placing an order over 100 because I have a special deal for you. All right, have a great, 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 fantastic, wonderful Makeup Monday.